All right, so we're diving deep today
Uh-huh.
into Le Trois Quan and their bánh cuốn.
Sounds delicious already.
It is. It is. If you haven't had it,
Yeah.
bánh cuốn is this Vietnamese dish.
Okay.
These super delicate rice flour sheets,
Wow.
steamed and then rolled up with savory fillings.
So what's so special about La Trois Quan's version?
Well, that's what we're going to figure out, right?
Yeah.
From all this material.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So it seems like they
Yeah.
really look at bánh cuốn as like an art, you know, more than just a recipe.
Yeah, and that's what's fascinating, right? It's like,
Yeah.
it's that understanding that elevates it.
Right, exactly.
It's not just about ingredients.
So they use this special rice flour.
Yes, they do. From the Red River Delta.
Wow.
And it has a higher starch content.
Interesting.
And that makes the rice sheets so light
Ah, it's
and almost translucent. Yeah.
like the ones they're known for.
Exactly.
So, I mean, even the flour is carefully chosen.
Oh, yeah, they're super meticulous about everything. Oh, yeah, like even the pork they use is specific. It's called thịt bắp chua.
Okay.
And it has this perfect balance of fat and lean meat.
Makes sense.
So the filling is super juicy and flavorful.
Ah.
And even the fish sauce, which is a staple,
Right.
they season it so carefully
Oh.
with the perfect amount of sugar and lime juice.
To complement
It
everything.
can complement, yeah, all those subtle flavors.
I've tried making bánh cuốn at home,
Oh, yeah.
and those rice sheets, steaming them, oh, man.
It's tough, right?
It's not easy.
No.
I ended up with a gloopy mess most of the time.
Well, yeah, Le Trois Quan talks about how
Yeah.
getting those paper-thin rice sheets right,
Yeah.
it takes years, to hone that skill.
Wow.
They're chefs. They've got this amazing technique,
Uh-huh.
this precise combination of heat and steam,
Really?
and knowing exactly when to lift that lid,
Yeah.
to avoid overcooking.
I can imagine.
It's those little things
That makes it so special.
that elevates it, yeah.
So we've got the flour,
Hmm.
the pork, the steaming technique.
What else?
What else makes it so good?
Well, their attention to detail goes beyond that.
Oh, yeah.
Like with the fillings, they saute them so precisely,
Okay.
not just to cook them through,
Right.
but to really bring out the aromas
Yeah.
and make all the flavors work together.
It was like an orchestra.
They even talk about woke.
Okay.
Yeah, it means breath of the woke.
Okay.
It's that smoky flavor you get from high heat.
I love that.
Yeah, you need real skill for that.
Like a musician,
Exactly.
tuning their instrument before they play.
Yeah, so they're looking for that perfect harmony
Yeah,
between
right.
the savory and the tangy.
Right.
It's like composing a symphony of flavors.
That's a great way to put it.
They're not just cooking.
They're artists.
They're creating an experience.
It's amazing.
It's not just about the taste, though.
Really.
They talk about presentation. Like it's part of the experience.
So how it looks is important too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, interesting.
They go into a lot of detail
Yeah.
about how they plate the bánh cuốn.
Okay.
Each plate is like a composition,
Right.
with garnishes and herbs.
Nice.
And they always serve the fish sauce on the side.
So you can add as much as you like.
Exactly.
You know what? I think
Yeah.
when a dish looks beautiful,
Uh-huh.
I enjoy it more.
Me too, totally.
Like the chef put extra care into it.
It's like they're showing off their art.
Right.
That
Exactly.
attention to detail,
Makes a difference.
it elevates the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like when you get a present
Yeah.
and it's wrapped up all nice.
More exciting to open.
Exactly. It adds something special.
Makes it feel more important.
So speaking of special,
Yeah.
you mentioned consistency.
Right.
Like they want every bánh cuốn to be perfect.
They're really dedicated to it.
So how do they make sure of that?
It seems like they have a very disciplined system
Okay.
in the kitchen. They make each order fresh.
So everything is perfect every time.
That's the goal. Yep.
Wow. That's impressive.
They even mention
What's that?
keeping the steamer at just the right temperature,
So it's consistent.
even when they're busy.
That's some serious dedication.
I think they understand that consistency builds trust with customers.
It's like they're saying,
Yeah.
you can always count on us to deliver an amazing experience
Like so.
no matter when you come in.
They want to exceed expectations.
And we make it memorable.
It all comes down to that attention to detail.
Yeah.
That dedication to consistency.
It sets them apart.
They're not just trying to be good
They're aiming for perfection.
in everything they do.
That's pretty inspiring. Yeah, it really makes you think
That's that.
about what it takes to be truly great,
Mm-hmm.
like in any field, not just food,
You need that passion, that skill.
and that constant drive to be better.
Absolutely.
Le Trois Quan's story shows that it's those little things,
It's details, right.
that we might not even notice.
Exact.
But they can make such a difference.
Like you said, the type of flour,
Yeah.
the temperature of the steamer,
It all adds up.
it all contributes to that final product.
It's like that saying, the devil's in the details.
Right. And they really embrace that.
They don't just talk about it, they live it.
And I think there's a lesson there for us.
Oh, yeah.
Like in anything we do, whether it's cooking or working on a project or whatever we're passionate about.
That attention to detail.
It can make us better.
It can elevate what we create.
Exactly.
So think about it.
Yeah.
What's something you've enjoyed that you can tell was made with that kind of care?
It could be anything.
Maybe a perfect omelet.
Or a really good cup of coffee.
Yeah, or a handcrafted piece of furniture.
Anything that shows that dedication to excellence.
We want to hear about it.
Share your thoughts with us.
On social media, use the hashtag #DeepDiveDetails.
And until next time, keep exploring.
Keep diving deep.
And remember those details, they matter.